Okay, I wanted to cover this really quickly. So they emergency patched Lua or buffed her. And so obviously, like, she's kind of been not like a little bit of a letdown. Like, she's just a weird unit to use. Some people have used her with a little bit of success, but they've been like, you take her with like Dragon Bride Senya in the front row, and then protecting her, and then putting her on super fast, super bulky gear. It can work, but she's just really hard to use. So they give her a little buff. I don't think it's enough, but basically, so what it does is, they talk about how she gasses out, basically, right? They say, this adjustment addresses the issue where her impact in the battle diminished significantly after her first skill. Because right now, she uses S3, and that's kind of it. She does her job, and if the enemy gets around that S3, then it doesn't matter, and then she kind of just sits there and looks pretty, right? So they reduce the cooldown on skill 3. This gives her a little bit of synergy with units like Laya and stuff that release skill cooldown, so that's nice. I don't think it changes that much. And then they changed challenge to instead of counterattacking the bonus HP damage to basic skill, and then they increased it a little bit. This is nice, right? This is nice. But it still doesn't change the fact that her passive is completely nullified by a bunch of different units, like like Astromancer Elena, units like Lermia and stuff that punish, non-attack punishers like Celine and stuff, people who cleanse like a Tywin and stuff. There are just still so many answers to her that I don't think this is going to actually change her status in the meta. I think it'll make her a little bit better, but it'll make her a little more consistent for the people who are already enjoying using her. And if you are that person, you're having fun with that draft, that's fine. But like if we look at Epic 7 GG, like she's just not seeing the kind of play that you would expect. Look at that win rate on speed immunity. But you have a few people who are like abusing and using her and having super good success with her. But I think that it requires completely building a draft around her. And the issue is usually there are some units that are worth like building a draft around that like are just stupid and annoying and hard to play with, like Carcetti. But with Lua, if you're going to build a draft around her, making it all work is a lot more difficult and requires a lot higher level of gear and the right units, the right speed tuning setups. And so I just don't think she's the kind of unit that can turn your account around, and I don't think she's worth spending a Mystic Pity on or spending any of your Mystic Medals. So I still don't think this changes should you or should you not pull her. I think you should definitely skip her. We don't know what units we're going to get in the future kit-wise, and so it's always good to just save if you're a little cautious about a unit. So that's just, I wanted to get that out there, put out my opinion. But yeah, TLDR, not worth summoning. This does not change that much. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you on the next one.